Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Kenny Wallace Show, brought to you by JEGS, the leader in high-performance aftermarket car parts. Remember to go to jegs.com for everything you need for your vehicle. Well, how about Bristol? Man, Bristol had probably the best crowd that I've seen in 15 years. It was electric. It looked good. Now, listen, I don't know about what you wanted. A lot of people are like, my driver didn't do good, so I hated Bristol. Give me a break, okay? Just for a moment, put your driver over here and let's just look at, Bristol. It looked good. It was incredible. To me, Bristol's back. I was there. I was at Bristol. And I'm going to tell you why I think Bristol's back. Because we did the Trackside Live show. And you fans were incredible. You showed up. I mean, it was packed. It was standing room only. I'd have to say we had a couple 2,000 people out there. Maybe we'll get Charlie Marlowe right now. Charlie, if we can, let's drop that picture. I've got some still pictures of the crowd. Look at this crowd. Unbelievable, huh? Look at that. I mean, that's every bit of 2,000 people out there. And of course, we've got a really nice 1-hour show. That Trackside Live show, it kicks butt. We had great drivers. Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, Kurt Busch. We had them all out there. And then what was crazy is we had the great hot dog eating champion. We had Joey Chestnut. Joey was there, and of course, he kicked my butt eating wings. And man, he's an animal. Joey Chestnut, I mean, he can eat and he just inhales the food. So anyway, that's the way I judged Bristol. I was there. I saw the crowd. We're showing you the crowd right now. You see it. So it was just awesome. Bristol is back. No doubt in my mind. Now, I don't want to argue with you and debate because the debate is not there. Bristol ain't like it used to be. Come on, man. Those days are over. That's in back. NASCAR will never be what it used to be. I'll give you that. Okay, so that's that. But still, what a crowd. What an electric event. What are you doing, Herman? Can't you see I'm kicking my butt? All right. Denny Hamlin, let's get right to this race. Herminator's got his notes again. I always show you. I just don't jump on here. I get ready. So Denny Hamlin wins the race. And, he qualified second. He started on the front row outside. He just flat wins the race. We're not going to break down every lap because as the old Die Hard battery commercial, the Sears Die Hard battery commercial from 20 years ago or 30 years ago, the commercial goes, round they go. and that's what they did. They went around. And Denny Hamlin just kicked their butt. Wasn't close. He wins. Now, he's the gift that keeps giving. I'm a big Denny fan because I truly believe that our drivers have lost their luster. And, we've had Kevin Harvick on here, and he said, look, a lot of the things I did back in the day were a show. So I'm just going to believe Kevin Harvick. Well, Denny Hamlin is needling you all too. So Denny Hamlin wins the race, gets out of the car, and the fans, boo, boo. We're going to hurt your feelings, Denny. We're going to boo you. Hey, Denny, we want you to feel bad about yourself. Now, you're saying this to a guy that is like best friends with the great Michael Jordan. Like you are going to get Denny Hamlin. He's got his show, Actions Detrimental. He says what he wants to say, turns it off, goes to the racetrack, qualifies second, and wins the race. So keep your booing up because he is awesome. And I think NASCAR should pay Denny Hamlin money because there's no doubt in my mind right now, Denny Hamlin is the show. Denny Hamlin with over 50 NASCAR Cup wins. But the quote of the year, no doubt in my mind, when all the fans got done booing, Denny Hamlin goes, he's kind of like, are you done? And he goes, I'm reading it right here. It's short but sweet, but I want to make sure I get it right. Denny Hamlin looks at all 70,000 people or however many there, and he goes, I beat your favorite driver. All of them. Man, the fans are like, wah, wah, wah. We were wanting to hurt his feelings and we didn't. How you going to hurt a guy's feelings that just gets done winning? All right, so Denny Hamlin is the show. And, let's move on. I really think this is the time of the year where drivers get overlooked when they have a really good finish. Because right now, it's all about the points, right? So just quickly, let's look at this finish right here. So we got the finish right there, right? Denny Hamlin wins, Kyle Larson, Christopher Bell. That's expected. Buescher's the real deal, so that's expected. Right there. Fifth, Ty Gibbs. Ty Gibbs, and look at the other one. Sixth, Michael McDowell. Any other time of the year, that would be breaking news. And, great finishes, but we don't care. We care, but basically it's all about, the points right now. So those two drivers, Ty Gibbs, Michael McDowell, they run great, but it's kind of like, okay, what's the points look like? Who got spit out? So, every 3 races, when we went in to Bristol, we had 16 drivers. Now we have 12. So we are going to Texas with 12. We keep whittling it down. Every 3 races, we spit 4 drivers out. 16, 12, we keep on going down. So let's talk about the controversy. Here's the drama. If you would have told me, I'm going to say it slow. If you would have told me Bubba Wallace would outrun Kevin Harvick and Joey Logano and knock them out, hey, Bubba's solid. Bubba's over here with Michael Jordan therapy. Bubba, now, hey, listen, I was the one to criticize Bubba. It worked because me and Bubba did talk at Gateway at the NASCAR track, Worldwide Technology Raceway. Myself and Bubba, we talked. He goes, Herman, I hear you. And he says, I don't want to come on your show because I don't want to hear it. He said he didn't want to hear it from the fans. Me and Bubba get along good. But Bubba's out there at Bristol. Everybody hates me. I'm going to eat some worms. And he's just holding a pretty wheel all night. Where'd Bubba finish? And Bubba advances to the playoffs. Let's see where Bubba Wallace is at. Damn, I can't find him. Yeah, 14th. Bubba finished 14th. So, Bubba finished 14th, right? But behind him is Tyler Reddick, who won the race the week before. And you see, Martin Truex down there, 19th. Kyle Busch. So just as soon as you go 14th, ain't good. Well, hold on now. This is the biggest series in the world. And you got Bubba Wallace in 14th. And then but you look and he outruns Martin Truex, Kyle Busch, Daniel Suarez, Ross Chastain. I'm telling you, I said it, top 20. If you can finish in top 20 in Cup, you're big time. That's how hard it is now with these next-gen cars being the same. So Harvick just has a lot of problems, and Logano gets in the wreck. And that's just the way it is. So Bubba Wallace, unbelievable. All right, let's wrap it up here, right? This is the new wrap-up show. We don't belabor the point. We don't go lap to lap. So breaking news in the garage area. No more dirt at Bristol. Moment of applause. No more dirt being put on Bristol. Now, we did something really interesting on the Trackside Live show. When we had Chase Elliott on, Chase comes on, myself and John Roberts, we start talking to him, and we talk about that subject. And Chase goes, well, I kind of think it's 50-50. I said, well, let's take a poll. And, the show will be on this link right here. So Charlie Marlowe is going to download the Trackside Live show from Bristol. It's going to be here, the complete show. But when Chase Elliott says it, I said, let's take a poll. I get up out of my seat. We do it. Who likes the dirt at Bristol? Who likes coming back to concrete? Fans went nuts. So in some psychological way, you had to put dirt on Bristol to piss everybody off. Bring back concrete. They bring it back, crowds on their feet. So like I've always said, people don't know what they want. It's that old song. You paved paradise, put in a parking lot. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put in a parking lot. So, hell, let's just knock Bristol down. Oh, I miss Bristol. Please bring Bristol back. You ruined Bristol. So, Bristol's back in some psychological way. By putting dirt on it, it pissed everybody off. Now everybody loves Bristol again. Okay, so something really weird, though. Look at this. Gluck knows that I do this because I like Jeff Gluck. He's a good dude. Check this out right here. I want you all to see this. All right. Jeff Gluck. Was Bristol a good race? 61.6 of you said yes. Now listen, Gluck's got a lot of people. This is a good poll. This ain't like a couple hundred people. These are thousands of people. That ranks 12 of 14 concrete Bristol races. Now, here's what I want you to look at. For your information, the dirt race got 66% said it was a good race. So less of you said the concrete race was good. Only 61% of you liked the concrete race. More of you liked the dirt race. But Herman, that wasn't me. Well, yeah, but it's not about you. It's about everybody. So, once again, you don't know what you like. You're just sitting on your couch drinking beer going, I don't like, or I like. So, all right. No more dirt at Bristol. You don't know what you like. Let's get to some news and we'll end the Kenny Wallace show. So on Sunday night, we got NFL football, and they thought this would be a good time to announce it. So because of NFL football, Fox Sports on Sunday night, the Clash at the Coliseum is back. Just when you said, oh, it's a shit show. I can't say shit. Charlie beat me out. But the Clash at the Coliseum, at the LA Coliseum, it's going to be back for the third year in a row. Here's one mix. Believe it or not, NASCAR has a Mexico series. So yes, NASCAR sanctions a series in Mexico. So they're going to come across the border into the United States, and that series is kind of like ARCA or whatever, or the Pinty series. Now, listen, this is some good information. NASCAR has the Pinty series in Canada, and they have the NASCAR Mexico series down in Mexico. So you could say they are international. They cover both sides of America. So the Clash at the Coliseum, inside the LA Coliseum on the football field, third year in a row, they're going to run that race. And they're going to have the Mexico series before the big race. Let's end it like this. Zane Smith, I always thought he's a good-looking guy. He's got great talent. He runs really good. He just signed with Trackhouse to run in the Cup Series next year. And because of this, we learned that these franchises, remember, everybody's locked in the race now. We qualify just to line you up, but everybody's in the race now. $40 million. That's why Dale Jr. said he's not going to own a Cup team right now. If you want to buy a franchise and be locked into every Cup race, you can buy another man's franchise This newest one just went reported as $40 million. But you spend the $40 million, you locked into every race, and now you can sell sponsorship because you're going to be in every race. All right. That's it. Wow. 15 minutes, a little longer than I wanted. All right, everybody. Remember, we are in podcast form. We're doing good. We're showing up. We're on iTunes, Spotify. Watch us on the way to work, on the way back home. And Kenny Conversation. Man, I don't know that Kenny Wallace over there. He's so mature. Kyle Petty, Kurt Busch, all coming up. So Kenny Conversation. We just keep on rolling until Texas next week, everybody. Please enjoy our content. Charlie Marlowe is going to drop the Trackside Live show. We had great drivers. They streamed it live on Facebook. So after this show, scroll one or two up and down right here on YouTube, and you're going to see Trackside Live with John Roberts and myself.